Only a handful of shows make me laugh out loud on a consistent basis, and my guest here in studio plays Mike McClintock, the Director of Communications to Vice President Selina Meyer on one of the aforementioned shows called Veep. Matt Walsh, good to see you here, sir.
Thank you, Rich.
You are a funny man, and you are part of a very funny program, sir.
Yeah, you're a fan of it. I believe you.
No, you know what? I'm not one of those, I guess, hosts that say, "Oh, I love your stuff," and then you scratch beneath the surface, and I have no idea what your stuff.
Well, let me
just
name two other characters on the show that just proves you've watched it more than once.
Well, I mean, off the top of my head, obviously, there's the Vice President Selina Meyer,
played by Julia Dreyfus.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and then just the names of the characters actually escape me. Off the top of my head.
How about another actor on the show?
Another actor on the show. Oh gosh, Gary Cole is on the program.
You've watched it. All right, you're done.
Tony Hale. Oh, Tony Hale. Tony Hale's great. Tony Hale is great.
Damn,
you put me on the spot. No, but it's the truth. I do love the program.
I believe you.
Tony Hale was in Arrested Development.
You've been talking about Veep for a while.
I have.
He's not BSing you.
I believe.
I do love him. Yeah. No, it's okay. He's just doing this because he knows I'm about. No, he knows that I'm about to turn this conversation to Jay Cutler.
I know.
And you, as a Bears fan, would like to talk about anything.
You're an expert on sports, and I'm an expert on Veep.
No, I'm. You know what? John Fox, you're a big Bears fan. In fact, you do a podcast called the Bear Down Podcast.
Bear Down Podcast, yes, we do.
Which has its own Twitter address, fascinatingly enough, at Bear Down Podcast.
Clever.
Which wasn't taken.
No.
It wasn't taken.
No.
No one was squatting on it, huh?
No.
And at Mr. Matt Walsh on Twitter is what your Twitter handle is. John Fox named the head coach a few days ago, introduced today during this show. He had this to say when asked directly about Jay Cutler. Here we go.
Oh, I'm nervous.
I'm looking forward to getting to know Jake. He did text me, welcome me to Chicago, was very excited that I was coming here, which I thought was a nice move. I just reminded him that this game's only fun when we win, and we will, that I was looking forward to getting to see him. So I'm looking forward to seeing Jake face to face, and we're going to start that relationship and that process.
There's a lot there.
Where do you want to go with that one? There's a lot of there.
He's looking forward to that process.
Yes.
I'm a little bugged that you text. To me, I just picture Cutler like smoking or being Jay Cutler and texting and then putting it down. Like, I think you have to go down to that office and shake that guy's hand or something.
Well, maybe he'll do that. Who knows where he is?
I know.
He could be anywhere in the United States right now.
All right, to his credit, you're right.
But
I don't know. That's a very non-committal, that's just saying the name Jay Cutler and then putting some words around it.
Well, the question is as he says, he looks forward to getting to know Jay Cutler.
But what does that mean?
Well, and then just hold on. In the issue as well, Matt, and you know, as a Bears fan, a football fan.
Yes, sir.
That one of the questions about Jay Cutler, ever since he came off the campus at Vanderbilt, is who the hell is Jay Cutler?
Yeah.
Do we know him by his body language, by the body language of him not caring?
No.
Or is he the guy who has all this talent and just needs the right scheme? Or is he the guy who's the next Jeff George, who just doesn't matter what the scheme is, he's going to just play his own way and get coaches fired in the process? Or is he like an actual franchise face that can win a Super Bowl? I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have no earthly idea.
I don't know that he's a franchise face that'll win us a Super Bowl. I feel like he's been given enough rope to hang himself. I think Trestman was brought in and the quarterback was, the whole offense was geared around his skill set, and I don't think we delivered. And there's a lot of dissension in the locker room. The whole last season was about basically rumors about how awful Cutler is to be with. So I don't know, but I think John Fox is really saying, what's the market value? How much of this salary we're going to have to eat? That's what I think.
That might be the quote. No, that may be the.
I mean, that's truly what he's going to be looking at too.
Issue.
Is like, this is an issue I'm inheriting. Do I want to spend another year? But I bet that he will be with us next year for at least a year. That's my bet.
Matt Walsh here from Veep and his new movie, a star and director and writer of the film A Better You, here in studio. So, are you happy about John Fox's hiring? You like?
I am. I think he's great, and I would say that next year we'll be in the playoffs. I feel like I give him 2 years, and I bet we'll be in the playoffs.
Well, hold on a minute. You just went next year and then 2 years. What was that? That does sound like a Veep conversation right there. That sounds exactly like something your character would say.
It is. It's double speak.
That's exactly what that was.
It's like Soviet Pravda talk.
I was really on the business end of something straight out of Veep right there.
I have malapropisms that just happened. 2 years, within 2 years, we will be in the playoffs. I don't know how deep we'll go, but we will be in the playoffs.
All right. So
that's all I can say. But I think John Fox will help that. I think he is respected. I think he's, solid. I think, accountability pushes that on, for everyone. They've made some good hires with his special teams guys there, and so I think they're going to be within 2 years. I think they'll be in the playoffs.
Matt Walsh is here. His new movie, A Better You. We'll discuss that. We'll talk a little bit of Veep, and we'll talk about the Championship Sunday edition with Matt Walsh, who is here in studio. We're back in 60 seconds of the clock. Again, call 844-204-RICH. We're going to take a bunch of your phone calls before we finish up this edition of the show on Martin Luther King Day, the Monday after Championship Sunday. Don't go anywhere. We're back with more. Welcome back to the Rich Eisen Show. The television audience just watched me stare a hole through Mike Del Tufo. I'm sort of giving you my Hannah Storm look right now. Not opening my mic on time after pointing at me. Sometimes I feel, Matt Walsh, like I'm on the set of Veep.
Is this a rehearsal?
I feel like I'm Selena Meyer sometimes. And that is my Mike McClintock right over there. That's what I feel like sometimes.
I feel bad for you. If that's true, I feel very bad for you.
Is that right?
Yeah. You don't want to work with.
But I also, it's like I go to battle with my people.
Yeah.
I love my people.
You do. You're
right?
loyal. Yeah.
Right? But my people may be my ultimate undoing.
Wait, does that make me Dan or Jonah on the show?
You'd be more like Jonah,
okay.
probably.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, my gosh. But anyway, we're up and running here. My mic is on, and yours is on, right? Do you want to test
Testing
it?
1, 2, Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh.
That's the way we roll here, Del Tufo. Look at you, man.
$5 in the kitty jar.
Can you at least where's the Larry King drop? Just give me the Larry King drop. Let me hear it right now. Come on, here it is.
Oi, Del Tufo.
There you go. So did you? Where'd you watch the Championship Sunday games? Did you watch the Championship Sunday games?
I did. Okay. Sunday morning, I was at home, so I got to watch the first game at home, and then we had to go to a kids' party, so I was sneaking away from the kids.
Sneaking glances.
Sneaking glances.
Stone Cold Steve Austin was in the first hour saying that he did the same thing. He watched the first game, then the second game, he was stealing glances off of a glass window in the restaurant that he was having dinner with his wife. That the TV was reflecting.
Well, the first game was the good game, anyway.
Well, as a Bears fan, do you take glee in the Packers?
I found myself rooting for the Packers, which is really unlikely because Seattle was such the favorite, and everybody's like, there's no way you're going to go into Seattle. And the fact that they came out and played so well, I was actually like, oh, this is actually good.
Is Rodgers like a...
I hate Aaron Rodgers.
Now, that's where I was going to go here.
I hate him,
I have a Red Sox fan and Chris Brockman here, where Jeter is unhateable, correct? Can you at least admit that? Rivera, unhateable. Come on.
No, very hateable.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, are you kidding me? The dive into the stands, he didn't have to dive into the stands. Like, come on, Jeets, are you kidding me?
But you just called him Jeets. How can you hate a man that you then refer to as Jeets?
Yeah, Jeets. I'm making fun of him. That
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't like Aaron Rodgers?
My gift
I
basket.
can't like Aaron Rodgers.
Why
No,
can't you
because he
like-
comes in and just destroys us every time. Like, no, I don't have to like Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. So
I don't. His family or his wife, fine, nice people, but himself, no.
Well, he dates Olivia Munn.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's a nice person.
Now, that gives you more reasons to like
Yeah, well,
Aaron
he's got,
Rodgers.
he's got a case of the Mondays
She could do
today,
better.
that's for sure.
She could do
She
better.
could do better. Yeah, come on. I don't know who sings. Johnny Manziel would be a step up, probably.
Wow, see, that's bear hate. You're bearing down right now.
Now I'm going to meet him. Oh, sure, yeah.
You're
I'm bearing down on
right
Aaron
now.
Rodgers, yeah.
Veep sounds like a show that Aaron Rodgers would like. You know, he's a very nuanced, very intelligent sense of humor.
Does he?
Yes.
I don't know him at all.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, now maybe you should get to know a man before you hate him, Matt.
I know. That's
Or
true.
just like John Fox. He needs to get to know Jay Cutler before he starts hating him.
He's looking forward to the challenge of getting to know Jay Cutler, is really what he's saying.
Oh, my gosh. Your new movie, A Better You, going to be debuting at the Santa Barbara Film Festival later on this January, the 30th annual version of that film festival. What's A Better You about, Matt?
It's sort of about the alternative therapy lifestyle in LA. The fact that when I moved here, I noticed that instead of going to like real doctors or psychiatrists, people in LA will go to like hypnotherapists or aromatherapists or Reiki shiatsu therapists. So I find that very interesting. Like I grew up in Chicago, and if you were sick, you saw a real doctor. But in LA, you take herbs or you smell oils sometimes. So I think it's Inspired by that observation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Joe Latrulio, who's been on the show.
Joe
is in there.
Latrulio is in there.
Horatio Sands.
Andy Daly, who has a show on Comedy Central.
TV's
Nick Kroll.
Andy Daly.
TV's Andy Daly on Twitter.
Okay. Yeah.
Who else is in there? My wife, very, very talented actress.
Attaboy.
Erin Hayes from Children's Hospital.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we have a good lineup.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And are you still doing the Upright Citizens Brigade and all
Upright Citizens. We have a new theater in LA at Sunset and Franklin. So I've been doing shows there.
All right.
You should come do a show sometime.
Now, what do you mean do a show?
We do a show where we'll have a celebrity. You're a celebrity.
Thank you for considering me such.
You are a celebrity. You would come out, you would get a suggestion, you just tell stories, and then we do scenes off of your stories.
Okay.
And that's like you're like a monologist.
So I would
Extemporaneous storytelling.
So I would tell a story about doing.
If I said, but you get a suggestion, I'll say infraction. If I said the word infraction, like that was your suggestion,
right?
You would just start talking about
doing a show with a sound man who's hit or miss on turning on microphones, fully knowing when a segment starts.
Yeah, or the hatred that your other gentleman has for Jeter. You might bring that up there.
He's a coconut. You can refer to him as a coconut.
He's a coconut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm in. All right.
In. I'll make it happen.
Now
I'll
that
make
the
it happen.
football season's over, I'm open.
I know.
For
After Super Bowl,
all sorts of silliness.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on this show.
Thank you.
And when does the next season of Veep? Is that coming back?
April.
Soon?
We go back. We air in April. So
Are you done? Have you shot this?
Yeah, we finished. We finished season 4.
Fantastic.
It's gonna be good.
I can't wait.
It's going to be really good. Yeah.
It is a funny show.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming on this program, Matt. Come back anytime.
I will.
You bet.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.